This scope zeroed in perfectly and held accuracy. It looks amazing and has great clarity. It would have gave it 5 stars, but during some shooting the cap/cover on the eyepiece fell apart. This pin fell out and I lost the spring. Caps are a minor thing and can be purchased, so I felt it was a minor issue. Scope works great and that's what I wanted. This is the talk at the range. Great tracking, great optics. Still putting it through the rounds. Have it on a 22 LR for bench rest shooting. Talk about up close and personal. Clear image 25 to 500 yards. Haven't had a chance to shoot longer. Great scope. I ordered this for my Savage 10 Boss Stealth 6.5 Creedmoor for precision distance shooting, and was very pleased with the quality. The scope comes in a padded case and was easy to install on the rail of my rifle. The sight picture is clear with illumination either in red or green along the crosshairs, and is SFP, which makes this scope easy to sight in, regardless of magnification. I found an expected amount of distortion at 60x magnification, but was still able to sight targets. I was very pleased with my purchase and would recommend this sight for anyone interested in the sport of distance shooting. I'm not going to get all bubbly in this review, but here are my findings. If you like vector optics, I do, you will love this scope. It is the same as Vector Minotaur, but this scope has a way better reticle. The clarity is usable, just somewhat behind my high $60X. I scanned objects from 900 yards to 2,200 yards, measured. These distances are the real test for clarity. If you are not experienced with mega magnification, you will find the tight eye box frustrating, but again, it is very usable. Eye relief is a full 4 inches at 60x. Very heavy, I can't wait to try it on a heavy bench rest rifle. Will post again after I run it through its paces. So, I have several scopes that I love, but I really want something highly accurate that I can shoot long distance with maximum precision. Yes, I could go buy an $2,000 scope, but I personally don't believe in spending half of the cost of a rifle on a scope. So, I saw this and decided to get it. Was not even slightly disappointed. Mounted it on my Ruger precision rifle. 308, and once I had it dialed I didn't have any issues. Shot 40 rounds out, and it performed wonderfully. I did buy this for my Hoa APR. 308, so, I'll compose more about this once I get it on there. Plus passes Parallax test with flying colors. No wandering reticle. Plus mounts are solid. Seriously, I was surprised that this came with a one-piece scope mount. Does not have the cheap mounts I've received with other scopes. Plus solid construction, doesn't feel cheap. Feels solid. I would have no problem taking this out on the field. That being said, I bought this for myself, and no one gave it to me, so I'm not going to be a jackass and drop check it to see if it holds 0. I like this scope too much. Plus optically wonderful at around 40 power. Plus / at full 60x zoom you will get chromatic aberrations, but, to be fair I get those with my spotting scope, and 60x zoom is a lot to ask from a scope. Should keep it at 50x or less for optimal quality. Then again, if you want to get Zeiss glass and spend $4,000 on a scope, be my guest. For the money, this is more than high quality and more than you're going to get with any other scope online at this price point. Oh, and one last thing. The packaging for this is beautiful. This sucker doesn't come in a box. Well, I mean, yeah, they ship it in a box, but this comes with its own case. I am officially in love and knocks my other favorite Zeiss scopes out of the water. I might even replace the Zeiss scope with another one of these on my RPR permanently. Smile. I am extremely impressed with the scope. and will be recommending it to my colleagues. I own several scopes, and some are great, some are okay. I have great expectations of this scope. Smile. I made a quick graphic showing the optical clarity of the scope, which is by far superior to many of my other scopes. Note, at full magnification, the image is fuzzier and chromatic aberration, purple haze, is visible, but if you had a playing card mounted on top of that roof, you would be able to see the center of the card and easily pick off pieces of that playing card with the scope. That is how good this scope is. The first one I got, the focus broke after 13 rounds on my 300 Win Mag. Didn't get it zeroed in. I sent it for a replacement and bought a muzzle brake for the rifle. Got the replacement zeroed in and it held 0, but I blew the focus out again after about 100 rounds. Hopefully the lifetime warranty is a real thing because I really enjoyed this scope right up to the moment it broke. I even fired at targets I could only see through a blur after the focus broke and it held 0. At 100 yards I hit nickel-sized targets easily. At 300 yards the spread was about 1 MOA. I knew when I took it out of the box, I was going to love it. It has been much more than any scope I've owned. A bit heavy, but not that bad. Perfectly clear. The 60X is amazing. Click link in description for more reviews.